Hello, everybody from Computer Studies 10. We are doing the hardware terminology project, and I wanted to show you one of several skills. Today I'm going to show you, among other things, how to put that image into your text so that it's text wrapping around your image, so it's not just kind of the image is just like overpowering. It's just kind of inset. We'll take a look at the CSS to make that work. So I'm going to go over to Notepad. I'm going to show you my CSS for the image. So here's my CSS for the image. The key component here is the float right. The float right, or it could be left, is what enables the text to flow around it. So for example, I'll put in float left. I'll change that just so you can see what happens. If I say float left, then it goes on to the left side. Float right will float onto the right side. So you can kind of position your text in a in a streamlined way with the text, so it doesn't take up so much, kind of like a magazine layout. In addition to making it go to the left, I like to put in or right. I like to put in a margin so that there's a bit of space between the picture. So I'll just refresh so you can see. Oh, I guess I didn't save. Or it did save. I guess I'm going to float right. There we go. And then I'll refresh. So check it out. There's a bit of space here so that text doesn't run right into the picture. Sometimes it just works naturally, but you don't want to depend on that. Like if I didn't have any margin on the left-hand side of the picture, you can see that it actually doesn't look too bad, but there will be situations where the text runs right into it. I'll show you maybe with float left. I was noticing that was happening. So check it out. Like the text just kind of slams right into the picture there. Not great. You would never see that in a magazine or anything like that, right? So you can add in, if you are floating left, you would put in margin right to give a little gap between the text. So I'll switch it over and we can just see. The number is going to be trial and error. You have to see what works for your font size and what works for your document. Yeah, I think that looks pretty decent. So that's a nice additional thing. You might be wondering about things like the border for my image. So I just have a border here. You have to specify the thickness of the border as well as the color and then the style. There's actually several kinds of styles. You can Google it if you want, but solid's the typical one people use. And then I'm rounding the corners with border radius. 30 pixels is the radius of a circle that would fit into the corner. You don't have to round all of them. You could actually round, one or more corners. And if you just put in 30 pixels, like for border radius, it'll assume you're doing it for every single different one. So that's how I got my picture to fit in with my text. And those are some other little fun CSS tricks that you can do to make your pictures look a little snazzier. All right, thanks everybody. There'll be a couple other videos for you to check out. So check out Teams and see all the other options there. Okay, thanks folks.